You know, this entire time I didn't realize my microphone was off. This goes to show why it's good to test things beforehand. The music's just super loud. Alright, super requires the X and Y position and requires the source, which of course we're going to use assets. Wait, actually, did I? Yeah, it's a string. Assets slash images slash. Tell me again, which one was it called? Player walk left. Yeah, let's have a player walk right for now. There we go. Okay, so we no longer need X pose and Y pose because that's actually been covered by the sprite class or by the foreground object. I'm trying to understand. So, in order to set the frames, I have to use the function, right? Set ratio, set X speed, and set frames, right? Because unless I do these manually, it actually won't update. So that means what's the reason for the width and height? I think it was for render, right? Yeah, render. So render was a draw rectangle, but we don't need that anymore. So let's look at sprite again. Set frames, right? We need to call that to here. Right. This depends purely on which image we're using. But I think in general it's 4 images left to right, so it requires rows and columns. Rows is just 1, columns is 4. Right. Width and height we don't care about. This is just some standard. We have options to correct it later, which is setting the ratio. Right, to make it bigger, make it smaller, things like that. We already got the mathematics covered, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Dash count, jump temp, these are still necessary. Like, that's not going to change. On ground, dashing, I think foreground object covers most of this. Sprite? No, they don't actually have anything of that sort. Oh, that's right, the projectiles doesn't really care if it's on ground or not. Oh boy, okay, so that's a lot of things. Whether or not it's affected by ground, or whether it's not affected by gravity, whether it can dash. This is just unique to the player. Maybe some enemies will be able to dash as well, we'll see. Jump, drop, these are all things that the player needs. Attack, we haven't actually figured out. Guard, we haven't figured out. Movement is fine to leave it as the way it is. Right, recharge, that's to recharge the dash. Update is to update the position. Using the X speed and Y speed, yep, render. So we don't actually need render anymore because the foreground object has its own render form. Right? No? Is it because of sprite render? So we need to set the ratio then, because otherwise it doesn't make any sense. Super.set ratio. Oh, because I had the okay, that makes sense. Okay. You know, I wrote my own code and I forget because I haven't written it in a long time. Okay. So now that we know that works, we're going to do set ratio at the end. I guess we can just do 1.5 times for now. And we'll see how this goes. Alright. Player sorted. It should work. Let's see it. Nope, it broke. This image container is still null, so that means it was not able to achieve it. It broke on this line, 34. Cannot invoke dot because image container is null. Yeah, so that assumes that. Oh, right, because I. Wait, what? I thought I finished typing this. Uh-oh. 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 Where did I type it? Wait, why would it be in Sprite? So... Okay, because it's assuming that it's collecting information from... That makes sense. So... It's not in source anymore, it's under assets. So I guess we could do assets/images, right? And then what we need is just the source, which is the file of the name. In which case I don't actually need this part either. It's just player walk right. Right? Like this. See, I don't know about background object. I think, let's see, I haven't opened up background object in a long time. And here's from sprites. So in that sense, this is also necessary. And neither is this, neither is this. Let's just get rid of all the text that's unnecessary for it. Player has walk right, yep, okay. How about projectile? Where's my projectile class? It literally does not exist. Okay, that's fine. We'll see. Still broke. Why? Why, man? What are you trying to get? Did I type something wrong? It is assets/images, okay? I'm not crazy here. Player walk right. Oh, I am crazy. I forgot the PNG. Oh my god. Simple mistakes. Think, man. Why can't you do? Okay then. Now my player's nowhere to be seen. Fantastic. Off to a great start. Oh, you want to know why? I think I know why. It's because it's using height, but it doesn't... Because the player inherits from foreground object and it doesn't have height anymore. It's something else completely. It's, but for that matter, right, do I need... Because, I mean... Foreground objects has dot right, dot bottom, which is inherited from sprite. What? Oh no, that's a hitbox. That's a hitbox. Okay. It's not dot h anymore, is it? It's just plus height. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Anything else? X speed, anything working with Y speed, W, X speed, that's fine. Dash CD, nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we don't need this render anymore, sir. We don't need that anymore. We fundamentally do not need that anymore. Let's try that again. Where did the ground go? What? Okay, hold up. So it thinks it's drawing, right? But I'm gonna have to put a breakpoint on this player.render. Where is it? Bill.render. Play. Wait, I'm supposed to click debug. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, Bill, show me your image container. Basically broken. Good to know. No, it has an image. Okay. So where are you? Where is this command? Frame width, frame height, 16 by 16. Adjusted frame 96, 24. we're gonna have to talk about this. The collision fact is gonna be a problem because it doesn't take the adjusted width into account. The collision is a lot more off. I'm trying to make a game, Niels Ruby. It's supposed to be a RPG side scroller, similar to think like Mario and Tekken combined, or like Mario and Street Fighters. That's basically it. What am I don't understand. So it's drawing, but it doesn't show up on screen anywhere. We have this image working. Why? Hold on, I need to go back and realize. Figure out what's the difference. So this one is 2x2, right? And I created it using Hadouken, foreground object 800, 400 projectile. I said set frames 2 rows, 2 columns. Yeah. Okay. Set ratio first and then set the frame. Hold on. Does that mean I have to set the ratio and then set the frame afterwards? Is that what I have to do? Where's my player? Let's see if this works. So after creation, we'll do set the ratio first and then set the frames. Because it's 1 row by 4 columns. That's how it works. Does it work? Nope. Why did I expect anything different? But where is it though? I want to know. Maybe it's just off the screen. Let's see. Recharge, update. Yeah, update. You know what? Do system out on print out and random print statements. Go. Let's print out the X and Y position. Oh, I'm sorry. Oops. Ah. No. Okay, you know what? You know what? I ain't even mad. What are you telling me? I cannot convert this to a string. Hold up. I think I might be just misunderstood. I think I'm mistaken in my identity. Just do this. Oh, come on. Surely you could do that. There you go. What is this? Implicit call to string on array. Okay. Oh no, it doesn't tell me anything at all. Okay, fine. You know what? Sometimes it's too much to ask for. Just do this. Why is the Y value 0? I don't understand this. What happened to gravity, buddy? Or is the X value 0 and the Y value 584? Hold on. Go to the very top. Yeah, okay, no, that's him. That's the drop. and then it dropped at 584. So it's not actually drawing. It's there. It starts with 0. His X position is 0. Y position is the one that's dropping. Okay, so gravity is working. Gravity is by all means working. 586 should be way within screen. Okay, well now we know. So it's the drawings issue. So, what seems to be the problem? What else did we do for set XP? But that doesn't matter. That literally does not play a role. Wait, is it because I don't... No, there's no way. Here's set ratio, here's hit detect, here's update, and we need to go to sprite for the rendering. Because we actually don't have rendering. Now we got subimage, x, y, width divided by the number of columns, and height divided by the number of rows. What about width and height? Did we ever set these up? Yeah, we did, okay. Okay, there has to be a reason why I set frame width. If the fact that the frame width isn't anywhere in here causes a problem. So it's getting every single frame. So isn't this just frame width? And this is just frame height? Right? Yeah, it is. Can we also have visualize, please, for foreground objects, especially for the projectile? Jeez. Hitbox has its own render function, so let's go to the hitbox and just tell it to render Hadouken. Whoops. Let's just visualize it and render. Okay, wait, hold on a second. That means HP is not rendering anymore. Why? I mean, hitbox.height is a float, so don't see any point in this. they want me to just forcibly convert this, by all means, sure. Why is it not drawing anymore? Why are the lines not drawing anymore? The moment the player has been changed to a... It just broke. Players up here. Nothing is being rendered. It's not updating anymore. Main loop gets called where? In main, right? Yeah. Okay. We stuck in a permanent loop somewhere? Excuse me? Movement gets called. Something called gravity. Of course there is. The update function for build.update, we have ground. Okay, first of all, is this still working? Let's see. Yes, it is. Okay, good. So update's working. That means the render has to also be working. So nothing is being drawn. That's the problem. Draw the line for me. Oh, wait, hold on. It drew it when I was about to quit. Okay, wait, hold on. That doesn't make any sense whatsoever. So, what you're telling me is... Can I just invalidate afterwards? Doesn't work. The only time it actually shows up is when I close. Painting the image, but it's not repainting anything on the... Also, it's generating this huge flash. Paint doesn't get updated easily, right? Repaint components, maybe? Understand why was it working before, but the second I changed it over to a player no longer sprite no longer works. The player was drawn on screen, right? Yeah, it is. He's drawn on the top left corner. Validate and then repaint. It's ridiculously fast as well. When it renders based on the X and Y position. So we look at a projectile for a second, right? Our projectile technically should have a speed equal to -3. This is ridiculous. That's probably set visible by the game itself. Yeah. About 50 milliseconds. Still too fast. Nothing's moving. Nothing is moving. Okay, I think I know what's wrong. According to what was demonstrated, I must call the repaint function for a game. So it's not actually render. Public void paint with a request for graphics G, which ultimately is g.draw image off screen, right? So this is like all necessary. And then instead of render, we can just call repaint. Okay, it almost worked. Because this .bill is null. Off G is null and game paint. Bell is null. Are you telling me paint runs prior to constructor? The constructor runs before paint, which is actually when it first initially creates the image. This is causing more problems than it solves. This is really causing more problems than it solves. But I want the paint to be a part of the I am going to be a lot of people are going to be angry with me on this one. No, was it exception? No, pointer exception E. don't see anything wrong with that. So it's being drawn now, but the line itself still doesn't get executed. And we're calling repaint as well. Okay, now it just doesn't show anything at all. You know what I think? I think this is still screen G. Should I just paint directly to graphics then? And then not have to worry about painting to... to add a breakpoint here. Step over. No text. Box visualize doesn't work. Not the issue. that's not happening. Background object, Hadouken is a foreground object. They both show up. About anything about offsets? Why would the X offset be 31 and the Y offset be 37? Okay, X pose, Y pose. Rows, number of columns. Just step over until we get to the actual draw image part. Everything is working. What if I just suddenly decided, you know, move? Because we can see the tree, right? What if I just move the tree? What happens about that? It's a background object, no? The tree can move, technically. I want to know what happens. I am so frustrated right now because I don't know why it doesn't work. It's just a lot of things getting in the way. So what if I decide to do, you know, tree dot Y pose, right? Increase by 1 every time. Huh? What are you gonna do about that, big boy? You gonna move? Okay. So here's what I come to the conclusion of. Anything that... This isn't even repainting it. Okay, here's my conclusion, right? This isn't even repainting. Not even close. It paints once at the very beginning. It paints what it could, which was the tree and the Hadouken. The bill was not found, and the fill rectangle was definitely not found. And then repainting doesn't change anything. But what if I went back still? Could it have been due to the delay? I don't think so, right? No, that does not happen. It does not happen. So why? Why is it not showing? Anything that gets updated doesn't get drawn anymore. Is it because I need to call paint components? Do I have to override paint component? Print all. It's not even in here, bud. It's not even in here. Well, invalidate. And then we just call repaint. So, hold on. Invalidate, update, and then repaint. Repaint and then update. Does the order matter? I don't think so. It's still not showing the process. It's only drawing the image of what it could. What was it that if I don't have the try and catch again? Do me a favor and do this again. What was this? AWT event queue. Paint. Never initialized? Bill? Sir, Bill is in the constructor of the game. Huh, maybe the order does matter. Yeah, I think the order does matter. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try moving this stuff above. Right? Initialize. Set up for double buffering. Screen equals to this. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Okay. So that solves the this dot off G problem. So if we do all the setup prior to the J frame. Okay, so that solves the problem. But it still doesn't draw it. By 16. Okay. There's one thing I don't understand here. Why would this be in columns? But one more thing though, even if I move down, right? Even if I move the tree down, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't call the repaint function. I'm calling it, but it doesn't change a thing. Like if I do tree dot y pose plus equals 1, right? This should drop the tree lower and lower, but it doesn't show up. Oh, okay, no. Now it just disappears completely. Wonderful. What if I set it equal to, I don't know, 400? Original position was 300? It's lower now. Let's do 700. Or let's go with 600. than height. Just want to see if this works. Okay, so it's working. So if I do screen G dot draw line from 1 to 100 100, or maybe to even 400 and 400, does this line at least draw? Whoops, I'm sorry. I need to put this in Paint. Reset the screen, render objects, draw the line. It just keeps crashing. Screen G doesn't exist, right? Even though it's the J panel? But now, that still crash? Try that. Oh, it's still null? Really? So screen is most likely useless. Let me just comment this out for now because we have no other means of trying to create this. This is a failed creation right here. But then why does it not draw the lines, man? Why does it not draw the lines? So if I do g.draw line, this work? Okay, can draw the line fine. Off screen is to put a new buffered image. Okay, so that works. It's just the drawing issue with the player then. It's not something else completely. Alright. I think I'm going to leave it at that for this stream. There seems to be a lot of bugs that still needs to be worked out. Ever since we changed over from the player over to a child, or at least an extension of foreground object, it started crashing. So hopefully we'll have that fixed. I'm going to do some work on my own time and try to get it fixed. So next time during the stream, it should go a little bit smoother. We can work on the rest of the game's context. All right, that's all. Take care, guys.